SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information.
Welcome to SBRForum's Eurofootball Weekly Show. I'm Natalie Rydström. Today I'm joined by Barrie from PremiershipTips.com, and we're taking a look at a few of the Premier League matches that's taking place this weekend from a betting perspective. Barrie, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me, Natalie.
Now, you're from PremiershipTips.com, but you also run a Twitter site at Barrie's View. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, that's just where I put all my tweets out, always talking about football. Often find a lot of good betting tips to put up there in play or pre-game. So yeah, feel free to follow me if you want to talk about football.
And then you also post your free picks up there. You got a 100% record last week, that's right?
Correct, yeah. I always find some good value bets to put on Twitter, so do check them out.
Okay, well, let's see what you've got for us today, Barrie. The final match I'd like to preview is Southampton versus Fulham. Home team Southampton, they are in 6th place with 15 points and have only lost one match of the 8 they've played. In their last 5 matches, they've won 4 and drawn 1, which was their weekend match to Man U at Old Trafford, 1-1. Now, last season, they ended up in 14th place with 41 points, and they definitely seem to be have improved this year. Their odds also look tempting, priced at 1.62 with Coral. So, Barrie, what do you make of the Saints' performance this season? And are you tempted to make a bet on them to outright win?
Southampton, as you say, greatly improved. Of course, they switched managers just after the halfway point of last season, and the current manager, Mauricio Pochettino, is certainly doing a very good job with his team. Watching them, they just look fantastic on the pitch. They're defending so well. They've conceded just 3 goals all season, and they're getting goals. A lot of them through set pieces, admittedly, but they're finding results and victories. Am I tempted to bet on them to win? Definitely. I'm not a big fan of Fulham, and they're not great on the road for them. So Southampton win, I'm very confident will happen this weekend.
Yes, you've got to bet 1.62. That's pretty nice odds, really.
Yeah, there's a few other bets out there, bigger prices, but 1.62 is quite generous considering Fulham's poor away record.
Yeah, okay. Well, Fulham, they ended up in 12th position last year with 43 points, and they're actually up this week in 14th place after beating Crystal Palace over the weekend 4-1. What can we expect from in this match?
That victory over Crystal Palace was against one of the poorest teams in the Premier League, and it required 2 fantastic goals to get them in front. Generally on the road, I think they'll try and defend, and they don't tend to threaten teams very much attacking, and against a tough defence, I really can't see Fulham even getting a goal in this match.
What value bets are you looking at making here?
Yeah, I think Southampton to win, I've seen it to win to nil, at 2.55, and Southampton to lead at half-time and full-time at 2.5. Both of them bets return more than evens, so you can probably bet on both of them and expect at least one of them to come in and make you profit.
Okay, very nice. I mean, if you just had to make one pick here, what would it be?
Just one pick. Well, Southampton have conceded just 3 goals all season, so Southampton to win and keep a clean sheet at 2.5.
Okay, wonderful. If you like Barrie's picks, do make sure to follow him on Twitter at Barrie's View. Barrie, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week, Natalie.